2020 has felt like one big lockdown, with little contact to the outside world and distant memories of happier days when we could connect, share, and have a good time. Speaking of which, this week the Sandton Times has decided to look back at some of the fun, fearless, and most frivolous events and parties Sandton has witnessed. With that, we are counting down our top 5 most lit events in Sandton to date, sprinkled with a few smaller ones and some honorable mentions. So step back in time with us to merrier moments, joyous jiving, and mobile phones with low-resolution cameras. At number 5, Hyundai Rock the Run. Back in 2014, the Hyundai Rock the Run kicked off in Sandton, marrying two interests that South Africans are passionate about: music and exercise, creating a unique mass participation party. The race included a 5k, 10k, and 21.1k run around Greater Sandton, starting and finishing at Mushroom Park, culminating in a post-run concert featuring some of South Africa's biggest bands and performers with ample food and drinks. With a dress-up theme and giveaways too, it's a great start to the countdown. At number 4, Renault F1 Showcase. In 2008, the ING Renault F1 team took to the streets of Sandton to unleash some spectacular city centre motor racing demonstrations. With more than 80,000 spectators flocking to Sandton to catch a glimpse of Renault's Formula 1 drivers racing through the CBD, it's a well-deserved spot on the countdown. The sound of Formula 1 cars were meant to make a return to Sandton in 2020 with the Heineken F1 Joburg Festival, but this was postponed in late March this year as South Africa went into lockdown. At number 3, Arnold Classic Africa. One of the world's most inclusive and popular sports festivals, this multifaceted event is almost as big as its founder, Hollywood star and bodybuilding legend Arnold Schwarzenegger, who for the past few years has hosted and cheered on local contenders from more than 50 sporting codes and put on a health and fitness expo with more than 200 exhibitors. For now, we're going to have to keep our fitness goals going on in lockdown, but we have no doubt Arnold means it when he says,
"I'll be back."
At number 2, Red Bull Box Kart Race. In 2018, South Africa's most innovative and witty teams raced each other down the twists and turns of Sandton Drive in their handmade creations. This unique non-motorized racing event challenged both experienced racers and amateurs alike to design and build outrageous human-powered soapbox dream machines and compete against the clock in a downhill race. Attracting thousands of spectators enjoying an entertaining day out, it's clear to see why this event has legs. Or is it wings? Now, before we reveal our number 1, here are some praiseworthy mentions not on the list that will certainly put a smile on your face. R&B Winex. A Sandton institution, the R&B Winex is South Africa's premier wine festival crafted to celebrate all things wine. Launched in 2000, R&B Winex is South Africa's largest wine tasting under one roof, held every October at the Sandton Convention Centre. With a distinguished selection of wines to spit or swallow, let's hope we'll be pulling out corks and swirling soon again. Whiskey Live Festival. Famed for showcasing the widest selection of whiskey under one roof and following global trends, this showcase has become an annual jaunt from the just curious newcomer to whiskey to the seasoned connoisseur. In recent years, the festival started including other liquor too, with an ever-impressive array of spirits. What would the silly season in Sandton be without a wee dram? Slangula! Onyx and Taboo. Probably Sandton's most well-known and established party destinations, nightclubs Onyx and Taboo, part of the Taboo group, have been the go-to night out for those with a socializing hunger and a bottle service thirst to quench. Renowned for themed party nights, major club events, and the place to be seen by locals and visitors, including A-list celebrities, we couldn't leave off these two spots, now could we? At number 1, the 2010 FIFA World Cup Street Parade. The celebration of all celebrations, and it didn't even require an entrance ticket. Sandton's streets lit up with a sea of green and gold as South Africa welcomed the beautiful game to its shores and cheered on the national team Bafana Bafana ahead of their opening match against Mexico. Work came to a standstill. Roads turned into a festival of flags and vuvuzelas as Sandton, and people's hearing, would never be the same again. A well-deserved place in our countdown. Now we might have missed some gorgeous gatherings or significant celebrations on this countdown, so we would love to hear from you. Which event or party do you most remember taking place in Sandton? Be sure to share your recommendations in the comments below, and also make sure to subscribe to our channel and smash the like button. We hope this brought a little cheerfulness to your lockdown, and thank you for watching.